Hey, Ty here. So I was supposed to make this video on Monday, but then I had some problems with it and I couldn't push it that day. And then on Tuesday we had the news about the new Oculus Quest, and you can check it out over here if you didn't already. And well, finally we are here talking about something that is very interesting to me, because this is the flip up mod for the Oculus Rift S. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are with my overly modded Oculus Rift S. The headset will list update from the launch that we know from Oculus. A little unfortunate, but this is not the topic of the video, of course, because the topic of the video is this flip up screen. Now, there are two things that I never understood about the Rift S. One is the lack of the IPD adjustment, and the other one is we have an Halo style design, but we don't have a flip up display. It's something that we were very used to with Windows Mixed Reality, for example. The Vive Cosmos also has it, and that makes it a little complicated to put in and out if you are, for example, a VR dev, or you just want to take a peek in the real world anytime you want. You have to use the cameras, but you know, with the cameras we're still not in the same situation of real life, our real eyes, unfortunately. So this mod is made to give you that opportunity. Now, this is a non-main mod made by Mark Schramm, and you can find it on mytinyfactory.com. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, by the way, so you can find everything in there, and it's still a work in progress, but this is the version 1.1, and I think that works pretty good already, so that's why I wanted to make a video for it. It's not perfect by any means, and we're gonna go through it this video, but well, let's get to the point right now. If you have a 3D printer, it's very fast to print. It takes around 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. And I really suggest to print them in vertical. You're gonna use a little more support, but at least you have something that is more rigid and the holes are gonna get better and it's gonna be easier to clean. Because I did the error of printing the first time in horizontal, and well, it was like a freaking nightmare to clean all the support from inside. The other problem with this is the junctions are very tight, so you're gonna have to send them a little everywhere to be able to insert it without scratching, of course, the Oculus Rift S, because that's the most important thing. The installation is pretty straightforward. You just need these two parts, and then you need some rubber bands, and of course you have to remove the Halo style from the Oculus Rift S. To do that, you take out the faceplate, and there you're gonna find an unlock switch. You go on unlock switch, and then pressing the button on the button over here, you can remove completely the Halo style from there. Now we have to insert one part on the top of the Halo and the other part inside the Oculus Rift S. Now, another thing that I really suggest to do, you're gonna find an hole on the side, is to make it a little bigger, because you have to pass through with that on the headphone jack. And if you don't make it bigger, well, it's gonna be pretty hard to do. So you pass through that, so you have the cable not getting in a weird position, and then you just insert the part on top. You put the screw to keep everything together and a rubber band to the top, and well, you have it ready, your Halo style design Rift S with the flip up screen. Now, the rubber bands are very important because they're gonna keep the headset in position, and then when you want to put it down, well, you just flip it down, and that's it. Now, the problem with this is that, of course, it's 3D printer, so it's not very snug with this closed, so you're not gonna have the same fit that you have regularly. As you can see, it moves a little over here, and it's kind of hard to put them in a situation where it doesn't go away. In my case, I also have these headphones over here that creates a little problem because I can't close anymore my strap, but if you don't have them, these are the Bionic for the PSVR, that fits pretty well over here. It shouldn't be a problem for you. But now that you know how to put it on, should I consider it? Well, that really depends on you, because if you're a VR dev or you want to work with your PC a lot and you don't play games where you have to move too much, well, this could be a great option, because you know, you want to work on the PC and you work with your monitor, and then you flip it down, you check that your stuff works as you were working on it, and then you flip it up and you keep going on your project. And that could be a very interesting thing, but because it moves and wobble a little more, of course, than the original attachment, well, I would not suggest it for gaming, but more for productivity purposes. And of course, you can always remove it and put in the regular strap when you want to play. It's a little longer process, but well, it's an option that you have. But yeah, again, this is a work in progress, so probably in the future it's gonna get better, it's gonna be able to stay down all the time, very snug, to have the best visual possible even when you use it as a regular headset. So keep an eye on it because Mr. Mark is working on it and well, it deserves some views. Now, I wanted to make this video because it's awesome that we can have a mod like this, and considering the fact that the Halo style is removable, it would be nice to see some mods directly maybe from Oculus, because they could just come out with a new design to make it better, more stable and official at the end of the day. We were expecting at the beginning many mods for this headset, but nothing arrived via software and via hardware, so well, I don't know what's happening, but it's nice to have these Halo style removable. The only thing is like, you remove it for what? Well, this is an option that we have right now. But yeah, here you have it, another very interesting 3D printed mod for the Oculus Rift S. If you don't own a 3D printer, there are many websites and apps that let you receive the 3D printed part. It's pretty fast, so it shouldn't be that expensive, and you can just follow the instructions down there for the print and you're gonna be pretty much good. But yeah, this is the situation, a flip up screen for the Oculus Rift S, something that I really wanted to see, and finally it's here. As always guys, if you liked the video, like, if you didn't like the video, dislike, subscribe to the channel for more of VR tech, and I see you guys next video. Thanks for watching, ciao!